Radio. We back for another episode of Cray Cray. I'm your girl, Messy Mia.
Just Janika Panel.
And Angie.
Prissy Dane.
And your girl, Petty Yee.
Welcome. Thank you for joining in. We got some good little topics to discuss tonight. So we're going to start it off with Miss Petty Erica. And let's see what she got us going into this tonight.
Hold up.
What?
Remember the other week or so, we were discussing about cheating and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do have a question before you start. Have any ladies?
I'm not going to, before you even ask this shit, I'm not even in this one.
Her name Bennett.
She's all the way in it.
Have any of you ladies, wonderful, beautiful ladies, sisters of mine, have y'all ever got caught cheating?
You too happy about this. You're too happy about this.
I want to know. I want to hear. I'm all ears.
It's really not that juicy. Mine's going to be quick and simple. Caught cheating, not physically cheating, but yes, I was talking to someone. And you'll come on every now and again. I was talking to someone, and my husband at the time, I think he wanted my phone, or I think he saw some inboxes from Facebook. So it was a cheating, because it was for women, the emotional cheating is worse. So I didn't sleep with somebody else, but I was emotionally cheating. I wasn't in it.
I just thought about this.
So she can chime in. So mine, like I said, mine's dry. Literally, he, spazzed out or whatever about me talking to this guy. But, when you're lacking something in your relationship and you find somebody to pick up that lack, that 80-20, I was getting that 20% off of the communication, because my husband would be gone from sun up to sundown, and we were rarely seeing each other, and we were rarely going out together anymore, and stuff that got stale in our relationship, and somebody was entertaining me mentally, stimulating my mental, and I guess that was cheating. So that was my cheatation, but I've never got caught cheating, physically cheating. To me,
that don't mean she didn't cheat. She said she never got caught.
That wasn't the question.
Well, let me tell y'all, this shit right here.
Was that the one when the man was climbing up the
Not that one. That's another one. I wasn't cheating, though.
Let me turn
So
on.
I was in a 10-year relationship, but I was ready to get out, but he would not leave me alone. And I think I stayed with him so long because me and his family was so tight. And they probably gonna watch this. That we were so tight. But
Hey, family.
Hey, how y'all doing? He was bipolar as hell, like for real. But he was a good dude or whatever. But I was over it at this point. And he would not move out. So I was like, it's over. You don't want to move out, whatever. So I started seeing this guy. Like, I thought if I ever got married, he would be the dude that I would have married. Bro. Yeah, I'm going to call
a name.
Mr. New. Anyway, yeah, I sure did call names. Who will check me? But not yeah, so
you did
like I did, like me and him we clicked on so many levels, because like I was his friend throughout all his girlfriends that he cheated on. But I was like always there. I was the one that met his mother loved, and blank she passed away, whatever. Long story short,
Rest in peace, Mom.
Child, long story short, I was at his house one day, and the little crazy one gonna come knock on his door. And I'm like, somebody at the door. And he was like, dang, wig downstairs at the door. That's what we would call whatever. That's what we would call him, whatever. Girl, let me tell y'all what I did. I got my keys, and I got in my car, and I pulled the fuck off. I went out the front door, got in my car, and pulled off. And they stayed out there. He stayed out there and talked to him for hours. He was like, yo, I messed up. She a good girl and all this and that. Yeah, I was a good girl, but you had lost me at that point. But he wouldn't leave. So, yeah, that probably was cheating. And then, my kid father, like, we had broke up too. Like, we was broke up, like, but he would still send me a lot of money all the time, and he was like, I'm gonna take you shopping, I'm gonna take you to Georgetown, and we're gonna go shopping. So that day before, I went down on my mother's job, and I was like, yeah, Mike coming in town. Oops, I said his name, whatever.
Hi,
Hey, she was like, I was like, Mike coming in town, he gonna take me shopping, and she was like, and I was still seeing the route. And she was like,
I guess where the money reside. Where the money reside.
He's a good kid taker. He was fucked up in the head though. But
not a good kid.
And he thought of a kid.
he was I thought he was a kid taker. He was a package handler. But
Hey. Okay.
But anyway, yeah, taker, you gonna see this. I'm talking about your home. But anyway. Right, baby daddy. But anyway, girl, my mother was like, you gonna get caught. I was like, get caught for what? I ain't gonna get caught. We not together. I was like, by the time I come, Darrell gonna be gone. It don't matter. Darrell gotta go to work in the morning. Well, baby daddy decided to come in the middle of the night. I'm all in a cute little necklace and shit. My phone keep ringing. I was like, you just too early. You don't live long here this time of night. Girl, little did I know, he was already in town. Yeah, he was from DC. Little did I know he was already in town.
That's in DC4. He was like 20 minutes away.
It's far enough. Girl, so the phone kept going off. So I was like, what? And he was like, open the door. Girl, I hung up the phone. So I'm laying in the bed, cute to death. This dude, he sleep. And I was laying there like, girl, what is you about to do? I was gonna lay here and ignore the shit, like it ain't gonna happen. And he just kept calling. The next thing you know, I just hear somebody opening up the window. He done climbed on the roof.
That's the one you told the story about. You remember that?
He done got on the roof and came inside the house. And I'm like, Darrell, wake up. He downstairs. Him downstairs. Girl. So Darrell like, all right. So he was like, he crying like my ex like, wow, we not together. We was gonna go shopping in the morning. You don't belong here, girl. So Darrell was like, well, you need to talk to him or whatever. He came from along. I was like, I don't care. I want to talk to him. I'm standing there trying to cry. Not one fucking tear would come out my eyes. But I was squeezing them together, like trying to cry. I couldn't cry for shit. Nothing. I even did this. You do this. Like trying to make that shit. I'm looking out the window. I'm like, you guys go. I'm looking out the back window like, what? Like, but he left out, but I wanted to let him come back in. Bro sitting on the chair in the living room. He like, baby daddy, like, can you leave out so we can talk? I'm like, he don't want to let you back in here. But
you taking up for the other nigga.
Poor Darrell.
Right.
Hey, baby.
I never got caught cheating.
Yeah, call her ass. Call her.
No, don't call me. Don't call me. You call me.
I said me.
Call me. Call her. You Wait a minute.
I think women do it better than men.
Women do shit better than men.
I think we
say
did.
things through. They
Yeah,
Right.
they don't. They be forgetful and be like,
Their whole
They
routine.
slip up. They changed it.
Their whole dude, y'all, their whole routine
They
changed.
changed it. They changed it.
They gonna start losing weight. Losing weight and shit. When a nigga start trying to lose weight, nigga bitch. You know you always mad when you be like nigga bitch. It's a whole different thing. Yeah, they do different shit. New drawers and shit.
They don't lie. He was cheating because I'm sitting in the bed. We was going through stuff. So I'm sitting in the bed reading a book, and this motherfucker come downstairs, getting on, and he started like going out and stuff, and she felt but he's like playing about exit. And I'm just noticing he come downstairs and he got on like new boxes and shit, right? Like polo boxes. So I'm looking at him. I thought the shit was funny because he's not built to fill them out, right? I love a man in boxes, but you gotta look good in boxes. He not that man to be in boxes. So I thought the shit was funny. Like you trying to impress somebody, like look in the map. Look in the fucking map, like they sag in the ass, in the back, and the front.
oh,
So it's actually small.
Hey,
I'm like,
you was black.
I thought this shit was funny. I was like, yo, like,
Hold
okay.
Jack's hand.
Hold his hand.
That's how they do it.
And I was like, I thought this shit was funny. Like, who
this shit because like evidently she knows because she pressed about it. But I'm like, and I said I'm letting them like, oh, we not the only ones to do that because you know females they be like, okay, when they started making sure like they got new underwear and new lingerie and all this like that they cheating. And I thought this shit was cute and funny. So I'm like, we're not the only ones that do that. Like he really getting cute for this bitch. You know, this bitch that got 3 kids that's sleeping on her aunt's couch.
Oh,
they love them.
They love them.
Oh, they love them. Nobody loves them.
I act like all of
This.
and this
For
a lot.
somebody that's on Section 8 on public.
But you know why?
housing.
You know why? Because he felt needed,
Insecure.
and
Insecure.
she's never going to be more superior than him.
He was most
He's
men
not strong
when
enough.
they
He wasn't
cheat,
good for you.
they
He's not
cheat
strong
down.
enough.
Unlike females,
We
we
cheat up.
cheat up, and that's the difference because they want to feel like they're the man in charge.
They both have
Boo. 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 Boo.
What you say, Diamond? Listen, no, see, I definitely attest to that from his lips to my ears. That when I caught him cheating, because the bitch was in his, I don't go through phones, I don't do none of that stuff because I don't want you to do nothing to me, so I don't do it to you. But however, we had all spent a wonderful time. I don't know what holiday it was, is when you offer the money for the President's Day. One of them holidays you offer the money, but we all had spent the night watching the movie in our family room, him and our kids and stuff. The next morning we all dispersed to our places, and he went downstairs to our bedroom and left his phone on the counter, and it was vibrating. So I just picked it up to let him know that it was ringing, and I just happened to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how the text come across the screen without even looking at it. And that bitch Felicia, I didn't want to pronounce it, said,
Felicia.
I miss feeling you inside of me.
Oh, bitch.
I said, wow.
Oh.
So I called the bitch from the house phone.
What? You did a lot.
She can call.
We're smart. Right. So I said,
That's not cool.
hi, is this Felicia? She like, yes. I was like, where you trying to, I didn't let her know that I knew what she said. I said, where you trying to reach? My ex. But she like, she was like, yeah, she was good though. She was good sappy. She was like, yeah, my brother at the time, my husband was trying to sell some rims. She's like, my brother so was trying to buy some rims off his truck. I was like, oh, okay, but I'm playing both of our position. Hey, X, I'm yelling on the steps to him.
Right.
Felicia's on the phone. He like, huh? I said, Felicia's on the phone. Pick up.
First, her name is Felicia, not Felicia.
Right.
Felicia. Her name is Felicia.
Go. He left her out the house. I heard boom, boom, boom. Oh, left. Laid out position. Though. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna have him call you right back. Hung up the phone. Called my Becky like, yo, get one of your homeboys on the phone because I can have girlfriends. Like, yo, get one of your homeboys on the phone. I need him to say X, Y, Z. So the homeboy, we three-way him in. I called the girl back. He said, yo, this homeboy, you know you that was his wife that called you and you got him in trouble. She started crying. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Tell him I'm not gonna call him ever again. Once my husband decided to come home, because I used to be crazy. Like he was expecting me like to bleach his face or slash his tires. That's why he rolled out. He was expecting something crazy, so he wanted. So once I told him the coast is clear, let's have a conversation. From his lips to my ears, he said she was the one who always came into the barbershop showing him the most attention. She would bring him lunch. What? And she was needy, basically, like she needed him. Like she was asking him to do things. From his lips to my ears, this is why he said he was attracted to her, and that's why he wanted to cheat. And it wasn't nobody he wanted to be with, but that's what tickled his fancy, the fact that she was needy and that she was showing him attention. To me, i.e., low self-esteem.
Yeah. So
how you get all that out of that?
I was cheated on, which it is what it is. But his excuse was I made him feel less of a man. So he went back to
emasculated him.
Yeah, but no. That's how he felt. Because no way you feel like that when you got a bitch like that's telling you, oh, I'll support you, I'll finance you, and whatever it is that you need. No, you felt less of a man and you cheated down. Like if you saw this, I was like, she needed me more than what I needed her. So his thing was, if he was used to females who needed him or who made less than him, so he could feel like he was a man.
Right.
And I'm very independent. I'm extremely independent. I will never need a man. Period.
Never.
I say that to my ex all the time. Don't you want a woman that wants you, not needs you? But all the time he felt like it's the need. He always said it is. Don't you want somebody that wants you,
Not need
that
you.
instead of needing you? Like we should be equally yoked in all situations, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, if at all possible. And he and I was kind of equally yoked, but he always wanted less than.
Yep, and because that's what they do.
Because I was the woman that raised his elevated him on every level, mentally, spiritually, financially, all that stuff.
But when you have men that are not used to females like us, who are independent, go-getters, that are businessmen, that are about themselves,
Alpha females.
Alpha females, men such as your ex, my situation, your situation, most of the women's situation are not used to females like that. So in their sense, they're like, hold up, this is a female who don't need me, who can do everything on her own.
They can't control me. They can't control us.
Who can pay somebody to cut their grass, don't even cut their grass, you know, just simple shit like that. Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to go to a female that makes me feel like I'm needed, instead of appreciating a real woman that they. I'm not saying that the females that they cheated with are not real women.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's not to our level.
But they're not on our levels. So that's why I'm like, did you just cheat down? Like,
that's what they did.
I'm cheating up. Like,
and that's what they did.
That's
We're
what
not saying all men, but I just feel that's like my current ex of 18 years, 17 years of marriage, 18 years of being together, currently is with a woman and has had 2 children with a woman who does not work anywhere. When he met her, she was a bartender living in Section 8. They still live in public housing. He was pulling up in a Porsche Panamera in an expedition to her public housing. And he had 2 babies with this woman. And this is who he's currently with. And she works nowhere. And that's what he wants. He don't want her to work.
It's a control issue.
But my thing about it is,
really?
like I said, when we were in Atlanta, I was off and on for God. First, he was my best friend for 17 years. And I've come a long way since I've met him. I've grown. I've tried to elevate him too. Yes, he's known in the gospel world or whatever, but he reduces himself to background singers. Like, oh, you want to talk to me? I make your record. I give you some auto tune.
But it's all ego. It's that ego. It's like, wait for me to get myself together. No, I don't. So what am I supposed to do with myself? Am I supposed to put myself on back burner?
Right there.
Right.
Perfect scene.
Yeah.
Right on time.
Transition.
That's what y'all want. This is not going to happen. But you know what the crazy part is? That a lot of men want that, but they still want a boss bitch that they can brag about.
Pause 1 second. Just the test of that. Say don't lose your thought. Because yes, my ex-wife, he had this one bitch who don't even know nothing, riding around the car with their kids in the back seat. He calling me, asking me, can I do his invoices? The fuck?
Yeah, that's why what y'all saying is not right, because you can't have it both ways. We can't want to date down and want y'all at the same time. Your whole theory is wrong. Your whole theory is wrong.
Right.
Yeah, but they're not prepared to deal with a boss female.
But y'all saying this was crazy. Y'all talking crazy. Y'all talking crazy.
My ex went through all this, and I'm like, at the end, everybody wanted to be family and my friend and still have a relationship with me. We could have just been off. I would have called you like, yo, can you come pick him up? I'm gonna say his name. Can you call him and tell him you want to see him so I can go beat my side nigga real quick? Can we like be happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, does he still communication? When it's like big man, other man, he'll kind of like, you know, E, what you think of this? What you think of that? But when it's like public, whatever, it's her. I'm like, yo, but you
Everything is not for everybody, but I honestly and truly believe that if people were honest with themselves, the people who cheat were honest with themselves, if it wasn't so selfish,
That's what it is. So
it's a stigma with the open relationship. I think I would be okay with an open relationship because I've been cheated on for so long, and I'm still like secure within myself. I know what I bring to the table. I bring the whole goddamn table most of the damn time. And I'm okay with that.
And then I finally met a guy, right? He called my ex too and made sure it was okay for me to talk to him and whatever because they knew each other in the industry, whatever. And I thought he was like, he's been cheated on, he's been hurt before. But then I feel like he like dildos. So I don't know. I don't know what
Wait, what?
You preaching to the choir right now.
What just happened? What just happened?
I know that feeling.
she got a feel.
Right. Men like dildos. I know.
What happened?
Because I think some men may like it because they say that's their spot. They have the best orgasm.
I don't think liking a dildo is what makes you gay. I honestly believe I honestly believe.
Well, we know this story. Go ahead, tell the story. But most men, I feel like if
He
you're,
got me with it in his mouth.
That's different. That's different.
what?
He called her with it in his mouth.
I don't know where you find these strings. What
In the church.
And you knocked it on FaceTime.
This is a crazy church you go to. This church that she go to is loose.
No, she's still, you already know, she's still rocking.
You should be deleted everybody.
You already know she's still rocking and rolling.
Oh no,
I'm not.
So what y'all think about coming to America?
that was the preacher. That's why.
Men should be in touch with their masculinity.
Right.
Their hot spot is in there.
Don't say his name.
He gonna say his name. He's gonna say his
He's
name.
Okay.
No, that's not his name. Oh, I'm gonna say his
He's
name.
manly.
Yes, you would never think. But they the ones.
But they are the ones.
You got all his names. I wouldn't say his poke ass like on the low.
Look, it's a no judgment zone.
He calling you with a dick in his mouth, but he won't do that shit with his wife.
Was it a real penis?
No, it was a dildo.
That's even worse. A big piece of plastic in your mouth. Right.
So, because my thoughts are that if it's a woman doing it to you, that I don't think that's gay. If you're not attracted to a man, it's just a sexual act that's making you feel good, and it's a woman doing it to a man.
Right.
I think that's just sex, and I think that's.
But it just I think the
just
whole
don't-
logic, the thought process of it, make 9 out of 10 make you say, "Nigga, you gay," because you take being fucked in the ass as being gay. You don't take that. I'm saying how people.
If you take it like this, or you take it like this.
Right.
If he text me and say I like train porn, you gay. That's out the window.
So here's my thing.
That's out the window.
I like nothing about that. But I turned this person out. Like they literally, this is not something they had done before. So that's why I felt comfortable in the situation. I'm like, okay, so I kind of talked them into it. It was like no. And it was one of those times where we was going out because he did something wrong. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, in order,
that's all right.
But look what I said.
Oh, he sent that to you?
I sent that to him.
I would do that.
I would and I told him I was going to tear that.
I would do it.
I've done that.
That one is gay. And that one I wouldn't fuck with.
I want it.
I got my ex to do it because I was like, well, if you want me back, then you gotta let me.
You had to be always.
You gotta let me try.
That's the one.
I nobody said ex-husband. I just said ex. You gonna have to like sue me for defamation again.
It was him. Allegedly.
Allegedly, they said that not me. Anyway.
Allegedly.
Hair toss. Anyway.
Look.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like when when you take a man having anal sex, you just look at it as gay. That's just how you thought. I'm saying just not saying that's what it is. But when most people, that's just like for me.
I was like saying, my ex used to grab my hand and put it around me like, all right, nigga.
Mine too. So yeah.
Well, Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Like I said 2 years ago when we talked about this on other shows, sex is an experience. If it's not going to be an experience, you should not have it. Sex is just not to have it. It's for an experience.
Yeah.
Okay, well I ain't gonna experience that part.
This video,
That experience is not good.
No,
And I'm going to stick my finger on my husband's ass and be like, did you like it?
He be like, what took you so long? That's why I'm the kind of home late at night.
he gonna be like, oh,
Damn it.
Like, now I ain't gotta cheat no more.
Yeah.
Now she wanna give me the
So,
whole
Diamond,
story.
do you like somebody touching your ass?
and I like this. You see his whole
No.
he was like,
Yeah,
A message
that's
for all
what I
men.
wanna know. That's not
A message for all men. At one point in your life, someone is going to go in your ass. It's either going to be your wife, your girlfriend, or your doctor. It's going to happen.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, they definitely getting the doctor. They know
You
what
have
to
to get
call.
so technical with the doctor.
Doctor, right?
They know what to
I had
call.
to do the public service announcement.
Or your homeboy.
I'm with you on that, but that's who doing it, the
Or
homeboy.
if you happen to go on my dome and we know it happened.
Oh.
Okay.
I never look at a public restroom the same.
Okay, so now we're going forward to Miss Erica. She has a topic that we are waiting
We had
to
some
discuss.
fun. We're gonna go back.
So
Take it
I
back.
want to have some fun with the girls today. So I'm going to give you the scenario, and I want you guys to elaborate on it. So a new store just opened in New York City that sells husbands. When women go to choose a husband, they have to follow the instructions at the entrance. You may visit this store only once. There are 6 floors, and the value of the products increase as you ascend flights. They may choose any item from a particular store, or may choose to go up a next floor, but you cannot go down except the exit the building. So you can go up, you can't go down, you can't go out. So Janika, so a woman goes into the husband store and finds a husband. The first floor, it says on the door reads on the sign, these men have jobs. Are you going to another floor? You stay?
I'm going to another floor.
Okay, Kimberly. Second floor, these men have jobs and love kids.
Next, no, ain't no kids.
All right. Ask Angie, the third floor. These men have jobs, love kids, and are extremely good looking.
Ain't y'all was getting a good look at nigga.
Okay.
She be dating some fine ass men.
Before we go to the next floor, I ain't even on front. When we started the group page, and they be like, thanks for that. They be like, thanks for that.
Damn, what's that?
And they would put their Casanova picture like,
Yeah.
go ahead. All right, here. Fourth floor, you want your partner wants to y'all to the next floor. So these men have jobs, love kids, are drop dead good looking, help with housework. Oh mercy me. You can hardly stand it. Like he's drop dead gorgeous. He does everything else. You gonna stay there? You gonna take this one? You gonna go to the next floor?
Man, we husband shopping.
Shit.
I know you got
I
one.
don't know.
but
I
you
need to
can-
see what's going on upstairs.
So
She got to sit next to her.
So you up to the next floor?
I'm up to the next one.
All right, so we back to Janika. Here we are on the
That's
fifth
basic
floor.
shit.
These men have jobs, love kids, drop dead gorgeous, help with the housework, and have strong relationship, family morals, love kids, and is financially stable.
I might sit down.
Now, I want to say I would take him with an exception. I need to talk to his doctor, even though his mental health is okay. Because they package it up real good. And this nigga be crazy as fuck. I would stay there. Okay, I would stay there.
So I'm glad you
I would
stayed.
purchase that house.
Because it says at this husband store, there were 31,456 visitors to the 6th floor. A lot of women chose to go to the 6th floor, and they had to leave without anything. So if I didn't
beg my husband on the 5th floor, when I got to the 6th floor, there was nothing.
There was no husband in the lot. Every woman had to.
Oh my God! I'm just gonna go straight to the 5th floor.
Well, you gotta go to each floor. So what this is, the question that they imposed on us is, women, are we difficult or do we just have standards?
We have standards.
We have standards. We should have.
I don't think we're difficult.
I don't think women are difficult.
I think
women
everybody
just
is
tired.
difficult.
A lot of women are
when you
just
say
tired.
women or men are they difficult
Right.
versus the other sex. I just think that we all have our points of no
Right.
return. Like some people just are shorter than others.
But they have a husband store, and the husbands never made it to the 3rd floor or the 6th floor. It says the 1st floor has wives that love sex and has wives that love sex and have money. They stopped at the 2nd floor.
The second floor was
made
money
it.
Yeah, but they had better
Yes.
choices. Shit.
So
Second money.
The third floor was never reached, and the 6th floor was never reached.
Because they don't want to hear what we got said.
That's
all they
all.
want to do is screw us and take our money.
So I just feel like a lot of men. So I did this on Clubhouse, and I invited a lot of guys, and it was a good conversation, and they felt like that women are difficult. We always require too much from men, and we don't bring enough to the table. But
We don't bring
that's the
women
they contradict themselves.
So wait a minute. So those are the ones who don't meet those requirements.
That don't have
Usually
shit.
the ones who say something. And don't worry what I bring to the table, because I'm gonna bring what I need to bring to the table. And a woman is supposed to be like your helpmate. So if you bring what you supposed to bring to the table, I'm gonna come and elevate your table. Like we gonna get rid of that table, bring a whole new table with all the setting to the table. So don't be worried with that. Cause I had somebody a guy tell me, how can women, like, you expect somebody, like, you know, I'm like, all right, I was like six figures. How do you expect somebody 6 figures if you don't make 6 figures? Don't tell me what I
don't give a fuck if I
that's
make
my
3 figures.
So what? Because if he
I
makes
want
6 figures, when I come in the picture, then I'm gonna elevate him and get taken to the next level.
But he
Like,
wants
he makes
7
7
figures.
So
Right.
right.
And some stuff behind the first 3 numbers.
Okay. And you got
I'm gonna feel the last 3 numbers.
You're saying that because you're someone that barely making it. So how you gonna comment on anything? Like how you gonna even make that comment about what I want? Like, what do you want from a woman? Do you want a woman that's on your level, that's making the minimum wage, whatever what you're making, or do you want a woman who, or if they come in, like, for me, like a man can come to me and be making less, but you can't be stagnant.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't be stagnant, like comfortable where you are. Like it's
That's
all
it.
about like we gonna grow, like we gonna take this to the next level. Like I'm not, and that's why a lot of relationships fall apart because like we come together and then I'm here and you here and then I want to go here and here, but you comfortable here. We got a problem. Like I don't want.
Or even if you come up a little bit,
Right.
you still ain't moving fast enough. I'm going here.
You got 90 days.
Right, you got ambition.
Ambition with a capital A.
You got 90 days to get that ambition on track.
So,
If your shit is still lacking after 90 days, application.
So
then
that's
that's so
sometimes-
sexy in a man. Like you gotta have that ambition.
That
and
drive.
That's one thing. Like my ex had like the ambition and drive. Like I can't stand a man that's stagnant. Like you're set. Like you're complacent.
And that's crazy because
That's
Andy
not
shared a similar story where our exes being like hustle mentality to drive the ambition, but ain't shit for us being faithful. Like
hell yeah, that's normally what it is. And then
and the ones who faithful,
Bro, broke as shit. Just broke.
you got a dream and a big dick, and that's
I want to go to the husband store.
dreams. I am sick of men with dreams and big dicks.
Right.
It's a
Let me help you out, sis. Hold on.
It's a setup.
No, but as I was over analyzing it,
Now,
like I was looking
What do you
between
think,
words.
Kimmy?
Yes, Kimmy. Go
Come
take
on.
your shot.
So you know what the issue is with females? Sometimes, a lot of times, we wear a cape of save a hoe or save a nigga.
Yeah.
Save a nigga. And we tend to lose ourselves in the midst of trying to build a nigga that doesn't understand who he is or understand his identity.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, we put ourselves on the back burner. We saving this person who doesn't want to be saved, who doesn't understand what it means to be saved. And we
want to be
saved.
saved.
Yeah, literally. And we become complacent because, you know, at a certain point of age, we don't want to start over.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to have to learn a new person. So we sacrifice and
settle.
And be content.
And be miserable
And be
in
miserable.
innocence while we're still waiting for him to catch up. So when do we decide as females, as women, that, you know, no longer are we going to allow these men to take 100% of who we are and put ourselves first? We don't put ourselves first because as far as a woman, we're nurturers.
Mm-hmm.
So because we're nurturers, we always put ourselves on the back burner. We do. It's never
And
us
make
first.
it look good. Even though we might be suffering silence,
You will
we
never
present very well.
You will never know what we're going through mentally.
That we just cried our heart out for the last hour. We come down them steps, hair laid, face good,
Right.
and you're not stepping out to the
You're not
way like we
supposed to.
good, and you shouldn't have to do that.
You're not supposed to. But we're always trying to save our men who do not respect the queens that they have. They're not willing to put in the work. Like, if you see us in there hustling, bustling, and you okay with being on your phone, playing games, doing X, Y, and Z, yeah, like, I feel like as a female, like, am I not enough? Like, where, so you see me hustling, busting, that you don't feel like you need to go out there and take that drive.
Better.
Yeah.
To
But
make
that's
my life easier.
that's what I- that's
can't
how
take
I
away
feel.
anything from my ex, because one thing to say, two things for sure. That man would look at me and see me on my grind and used to be like, I want to make your life easier. And he definitely did just that as far as the financial for it. Like, whenever he seen me do two things, he wanted to do five things. Like, it ain't that many of them men out there these days. At least I haven't came across them.
Like, give me somebody who sees my drive, sees my hustle, and say, "Hey, baby,
Match it or do more.
let's conquer the world. Let's do this together." Not, I'm trying to figure this out. Give me time. Time roll by.
You
Years
lay out
go
all
by.
these opportunities. They like, yeah, I'm with it, but never follow up and never follow through.
Right.
Because they're complacent in
Well, they waiting for you to do it.
Yeah, right. And we have to stop supporting these guys. We do. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like, how's your life? I'm making all this money, but I'm still not happy.
And that's how most women are.
I asked on my Instagram this week, I was like, what's the one thing, if you had one wish, only one, what would your
Come on,
wish
Ray
be?
Jack.
Another people was commenting about people who had passed or whatever, they wanted to spend time with them or see them again or whatever, which I totally respect and understand. But for me, I mean, I know that my loved ones who I've lost the share, my parents are gone and stuff like that. I absolutely don't want to see them again. But on this side of the world, I feel like I just want happiness. I just want to be happy. And with that one, with the happiness is me seeing my deceased loved ones, or if it's financial, or if it's emotional, whatever that is. I just want to be happy.
It's peace.
Yeah,
It's peace.
Absolutely.
I've spoken to this recently. I've lost friends recently, family members, because I'm very family oriented, and over stupid stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm like, why you not fighting? Why you not? because I want my peace.
Right.
Like if I don't have my peace,
Peace is
I'm
the
going to
real
be
baby.
constantly in turmoil, constantly trying to figure out what I did wrong, but I didn't do nothing.
And even if you did, you should be able to be mature enough to say,
Yeah.
I messed up, I apologize, let's move forward. I'm about resolution. Like I'm not dragging nothing on.
If you're not per se, what's the word I want to use? If you're not per se adding any value, if you're not, oh, it is, oh, people. If you're not, my thing is, in 2021, I'm all about peace and building. If I don't have a peace of mind with you, if I'm constantly upset, I'm like, it's all about vibes with me.
The energy.
Like energy. Like if we don't have the same energy, if the vibe is not right, it's always off.
It's
I don't need you in my
Right.
space.
Right.
Because
Well,
at the end of the
then-
day, you can't pay for a peace of mind. Peace of mind does not have a value on it.
Right.
There's no dollar sign on it. And that's where I'm getting at right now. That's what I'm learning. It's a hard road because there's some individuals that I feel will be with me for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Right.
And I
So,
really,
I'm gonna stop you because we out of time.
we are.
But we want to focus back on this on our next show. We're gonna talk about family, business, and friendship.
Yep.
And we're gonna see how it is intertwining family and friendships and how those relationships go together, how they separate, just everything about family and friendships. So I'm Messy Mia.
Thanks, Angie.
I'm Prissy Dane.
It's your girl, Petty Erica, and you just saw Just Unique for now.
She went to get our food because I'm fast as it's hard.
It's Sunday. We need dinner.
So thank you. Tune in next time. Family, business, and friends. We love you.
Make sure you share and like the
Peace be
page.
still.
Girl Strip Radio.
And don't forget, we give you a whole lot of love. What do we say? Well, we give you a whole lot of love with a dose of reality.
All with love.
Well, that's the truth part. But that shit was some kind of way I've been drinking. Y'all.